Good day everyone. So today we are going to tackle about phylum Chordata exercise number 6. So phylum Chordata is chordates include all animals with three important characteristics during all or parts of their lives, namely a dorsal hollow nerve cord, uh, notochord, and gel-sits or pill, pouches derived from the pharynx, the notochord from which the phylum derives its name, is a flexible root or tissue located on the dorsal part of the body, immediately under the nerve cord. So, phylum Chordata is an animal of the phylum Chordata. All chordates possess at some point during their larval or adult stages 5 synapomorphies or primary physical characteristics that distinguish them from all the other taxa. So the example of phylum Chordata is uh, included the fishes, amphibians, reptile, birds, and mammals. So, most species within the phylum Chordata are vertebrates or animals with backbones. So, ang phylum Chordata is katuni siyang mga hayop nga naay backbones. Like fishes, amphibians, reptiles, bird, and mammals. Next is two primitive chordate groups are reorganized in subphylum Orochordata and the Anchordots or sea squids and the subphylum Cephalochordata. The cephalochordates are lancelets, sea squids are marine filter feeders which answer themselves to rocks. So, ang phylum Orochordata is a group of chordate animals that comprises the tunicates. And then, the Cephalochordata is a small group of marine invertebrates comprising the lancelets. So, in the lancelets, Amphiluus, all three chordates features are well represented throughout the adult life. The third major group of chordates is the subphylum vertebrate. All vertebrates have a bony cartilaginous backbone, vertebrate which surrounds the nerve cord, and a skull cranium, which induces and protects the brain. In addition to the vertebrate and cranium, vertebrates also have red blood cells. Atoll or remnants of atoll situated behind the anus and the often specialized sensory organs of seeing, hearing, and smiling. So, ang uh, example ni siya sa cephalochordata. Kanina mo ni siyang example sa cephalochordata. Then, ang uh, classification, the subphylum vertebrate. So, the superclass Agnatha, class Myxini, class Cephalicidimorphi, and superclass Gnatosmata, class Condyclitates, and class Orthicites, class Amphibella, and class Reptilia. So, superclass Agnatha is an infilum of zooless fish in the phylum Chordata. Subphylum Vertebrata consisting of both present and extinct species. Among recent animals, Cyclostosom are sister to all vertebrate with zoos known as Gnatostomos. So, ang superclass Agnatha, ang example niya is Zawlish fish, Tiraspidimo, Hyconistis, and Aranpadis priona tulipis. Kani siya, muna siyang example sa phylum Agnatha. Kana. Kana siya. Next is class Mycini. terminal mouth with 4 pairs of tentacles, buccal funnel absent, nasal sac with due to pharynx, 5 to 15 pairs of gel pouches, same glands, partially hermaphroditic in mycene. So, ang klase mycene is hagfish of the class mycene and order myceniforms are eel-shaped, slim-producing marine fish. They are the only known living animals that have a skull but vertebral column, although hagfish do have rudimentary vertebrae. So, ang class mycene is, ang iyang example is Atlantic hagfish, mycene, and Pacific hagfish. So, mo ni siya ang hagfish. Kana siya, kana makita dira, mo na siya ang hagfish. Then, ang kani siya is, mosab ni siya ang, kani siya hagfish po ni siya, o. Kana siya. Hagfish na siya. The next is, class Cephalaspidомorphi. Class Cephalaspidомorphi is octorial mouth with horny teeth, nasal sac, not connected to mouth. 7 pairs of gel pouches and lamprey Prytonian sp. Next is superclass Ganatus stomata. So, ang superclass Ganatus stomata is a jawed fishes and all tetrapods with jaws and usually paired appendages. So, ang Ganatus stomata is the group of vertebrates with jaws. The group is traditionally a superclass including the familiar classes of fish, birds, mammals, reptiles, and amphibians, and a sister group of the jawless vertebrates, Agnatha. So, ang example sa Gnostomata are the jawed vertebrates. Gnostom diversity comprises roughly 60,000 species, which accounts for 99% of all living vertebrates including human. So, mo ni siya ang Gnathos stomata. Muna siya ang Gnathos stomata. Next is class superclass Ganatus stomata is the group of vertebrates with jaws. The group is traditionally a superclass, including the familiar class of fish and bird. Next is class Oitistites. Primitively phosphorm body but variously modified, mostly ossified skeleton, single gel opening on each side covered with operculum, swim bladder, or lung present. Bony fishes such as milkfish or bangus. Next, Clamus, Damos, Tilapia, and down fish. So, class Osticytes includes all bunny fishes. Like all fishes, octicites are cold-blooded vertebrates that breathe through gills and use fins for swimming. Bunny fishes share several distinguishing features: a skeleton of bone, scales, paired fins, 1 pair of gill opening jaws, and paired nostrils. Next is class Amphibia. Class Amphibia is an ecothermic tetrapods, respiration by lungs, gels or skin, development to larval stage, skin moids, containing mucous glands and lacking scales. So, kaning example niya is frogs, toads, and salamander. So, class Amphibia is a class that contains the cartilaginous species that have skeletons primarily composed of cartilage. So, they can be contrasted with one Ochotronus or any fishes. Amphibian, muna siya ang amphibian. Ang example sa amphibian is frogs, axolotl, and salamander. Kanio. Muna siya example sa amphibia. Example of amphibia. Amphibians are four-limbed and ectothermic vertebrates of the class Amphibia. All living amphibians belong to the group Lysymphibia. They inhabit a wide variety of habitats, with most species living within terrestrial, fossorial, arboreal, or freshwater aquatic ecosystem. So, muna siya Muna siya ang amphibia. Muna siya ang amphibia na inyong nakitaan dira. Next is ang class Reptilia. Ecothermic tetrapods possessing lungs. Embryo develops within shelled eggs. No larval stage, skin dry, lacking mucous glands, and covered by epidermal scales. Snakes, lizards, alligators, crocodiles, sea turtles, or pawikan. Muna siya ang class Reptilia. So reptiles, as most commonly defined, are the animals in the class Reptilia, a paraphyletic grouping comprising all sauropsids exceeding birds. Living reptiles comprise turtles, crocodilians, squamates, and rhynchophalians as of March 2022. So, muna siya ang class Reptilia. Muna siya ang picture sa class Reptilia. Next is example sa reptiles is lizard, turtle, and snake. Kani muna siya Muna siya example sa Reptilia. Next is class Apes. Class Apes is endothermic vertebrates with front limbs modified for flight, body covered with feather scales on feet. Philippine monkey, eating eagle, and chicken, duck, and ostrich. So birds are a group of warm-blooded vertebrates constituting the class Apes, characterized by feathers, toothless, beak, jaws, the laying of hard-shelled eggs, a high metabolic rate, a four-chambered heart, and a strong yet light white skeleton. So, muna siya ang class Apes. Kaya siya muna siya ang class Apes. Next is class Mammalia. Class Mammalia is the endothermic vertebrates possessing mammary glands, body more or less covered with hairs, well-developed brain. So, ang mammals are a group of vertebrate animals constituting the class of Mammalia. The class of Mammalia, characterized by the presence of mammary glands which in females produce milk for feeding their young, neocortex 4 or hair, and 3 middle ear bones. So, muna siya ang example sa mammals. Muna siya ang example sa class Mammalia, kaning mga animals nga naadre sa pictures nga inyong makita. Next is Monotrimata. Monotrimata, egg-laying mammals or Ornithorhynchus. Monotrims are Photorian mammals of the order Monotrimata. They are one of the three groups of living mammals along with placentals and marsupials. So, muna siya ang example sa monotrim. Kanio. Kanang makita niyo sa pictures. Muna siya ang example sa monotrim. Kaya siya. Next is, ang example sa monostrim is Platypus, Echidnas, and Styropodon. Kanio. Example sa siya. Next is Marsupialia. Marsupialia is immature young develops in marsupium. Marsupials are any members of the mammalian infraclass Marsupialia. All extant marsupials are endemic to Australia, Wallacea, and the Americas. A distinctive characteristic common to most species is that the young are carried in a pouch. Kanio. Muna siya ang Marsupialia. Next is another example of Musoyalia. Next is Eutheria. Plancitals, cat, dog, pig, polar bear, and bat, blue whale. So a major group of mammals that comprises the placentals. Muna siya ang example sa Eutheria. Kana. Then, phylum, class Cephalosporidimorphi is a structural mouth with horny teeth, nasals, sac not connected. So dili connected sa class Cephalosporidimorphi ang mouth. Next is class Chondrichthyes. Streamlined body with heteroscale tail. Ang chordata is most species within the phylum Chordate are vertebrates or animals with backbones. Ang chordata di ay is katong mga animal nga naay mga backbone. Cephalochordata is a small group of marine invertebrates comprising the lancelets. Yan siya. Small group of invertebrates ang Cephalochordata. Dayon, ang example sa Cephalochordata is Brachiosaurus, Pichia, and Branchiostom. Then, ang superclass Agnatha is jawless fish. Kani siya muni ang Cephalocognata. Kana mo na siya. Superclass Agnatha mo na siya. Kani superclass Agnatha ni. Kana Agnatha is an infraphylum of jawless fish in the phylum Chordata. Kaning next is hagfish of the class Myxine and order Myxiniformes are eel-shaped, slime-producing marine fish. They are the only known living animals that have a skull but vertebral column. Kanang daw siyag mga wati mo na siya ang class Myxine. Next is Gnathostomata. Gnathostomata is zood vertebrates. Diversity comprises roughly. Next is cartilaginous fishes. Amphibian or four-limbed and ectothermic vertebrates of the class Amphibia. All living amphibians belong to the group Lysamphibia. They inhabit a wide variety of habitats with most species, living within terrestrial, foresterial, arboreal, or freshwater aquatic ecosystem. So reptiles are most commonly defined are the animals in the class Reptilia. Are paraphyletic grouping comprising all sauropods except bird. Living reptiles comprise turtles, crocodilians, squamates, and rhynchocephalians. So sa reptiles is wala din na bilong ang birds. Ang nadli sa reptiles is ang kuandra, crocodile, squamates, and etc. So, birds are a group of warm-blooded vertebrates. So, ang birds is nabilong siya sa warm-blooded vertebrates. So, that's all for exercise number 6. Thank you.